Hello everybody, so today I'll be introducing this new game called Free Fire. So this is a Garena game, and you may know this game that's very similar to games like Players Unknown Battleground and Knives Out. Basically it's another kind of battle royale game. So this game, your main goal is actually to just stay in the safe zone. So once in a while this safe zone actually gets smaller and smaller, and your target is to actually just stay alive, and there'll be like 50 people in each game. So in each game you will kill other people and you get your weapon, basically just trying to hide and actually attack. So there's lots of strategy required in this game. Basically, some people actually say, my friends actually tell me, oh, Free Fire is actually a very simple game, it's for beginners, you should actually play games like Knives Out. But actually, to me personally, that's not really true, because every time you play this game, it's not like other games where it's actually set up that there's only few ways you can actually play, and there's some techniques required that you have to follow this simple rule that they are guiding you. But in this game, every time it's a new experience. It's all about where you're trying to hide, where on the map you're actually going to, where you actually choose to actually drop off from the plane on your parachute. So it's full of different stuff required. So basically you have to just get familiar with the gameplay. So as you can see, I just jumped off from this plane, and I tried to actually go for the middle area of this whole map. So this place is, to me, and also for all people around the world, they figure out that this place has a lot of enemy hiding around this place, because there's actually a lot of things you can get from here. A lot of different guns, a lot of you can get med kits and other guns and knives or pen. So for this game, I actually played quite a while now, and as many people know, this game is already out for quite a while. But so that's why I'm not actually making a video for beginners. But so for this game, I would say I'm quite good at it already, because I've been to quite a lot of the areas in this map, and I know what's the best way to actually tackle these enemies. I've got 23 first place wins so far, so I'd say I'm quite good so far. So I have some techniques on actually hiding beside the door to actually attack these enemies. So when you hide behind the walls, you actually see where they are coming from. You can see right now I got shot by those enemies, but the thing is, when I hide beside the walls, they come to me, but I can shoot them directly. They can't see me hiding behind the wall. So I have the advantage actually. I love using the shotgun in this game, because actually it only requires 1 headshot to 2 headshot maximum for shooting enemies to kill them. It's quite easy actually, as long as you're good at aiming. I'd say you have to really get close to the head to get a perfect shot. That gets the highest damage actually. So far there's 3 kills. Yes, so you can see when enemies come, I'm already ready for them. I see them, and I won't hesitate. I'll just jump out suddenly and I'll headshot them. Once you get familiar with this game, you kind of know what to do. Right now this UMP gun is, to me, really is not good at all. The damage is very, very low. So therefore I have to actually shoot him for a long time, and to then finish him up with the shotgun. But luckily this guy actually has AK-47, which is a total prize for me, because I can pick it up. An AK, although it's actually quite slow on duration, but and also it's quite loud when you actually fire the gun. So that's one downside of it, that actually attracts the enemies who come and find you. However, the benefits is that the damage is very, very high, especially when you can see when I actually hit the enemy's head, that damage is very high, and it's quite accurate too. So I actually prefer that to the weapons and the guns such as Scar, because I actually think it's harder to really aim, although I would say it's an alternative weapon instead of AK-47 if you really can't find AK-47. So many people might disagree with what I'm saying, like AK-47 is good, because quite a lot of people actually like Scar. But you'll see later on, I'm actually... So right now this is not a live battle, as you can see. I'm just commentating on what I've already played yesterday. So this was right before I was leaving, so I managed to get a very good... I got first place later on. So you can just kind of understand the way I play and how I actually come across to the opponent, how I actually try to attack. So again, right here I'm prepared, I kneel down and I aim towards the head. So another headshot. So people are actually asking, that's like should I actually pick up the knife or actually the pen? So pen is definitely what I would choose personally, because the pen gives a good defense behind you, where it reflects off the damage when enemies shoot you from behind you. So it gives you some time to actually run away and actually hide before you try to attack them. However, the knife isn't as good as the pen for doing so. And as you just saw, that enemy was actually jumping from time to time on the other side of the wall, and I heard footsteps, so I actually came into this bit to actually shoot him. And there's this other enemy. Again, I use the same principle on actually headshotting them, which works very effectively. So there's only 10 people alive so far, I mean right now. So what I'll do is I'll try to just so far stay in the safe zone. That's the most important thing. And with the 4x scope, you have to pick that up, because that's really a huge benefit when it comes to shooting, because you can aim very, very accurate from a far away distance. 2x scope is fine too, but 4x definitely give a better use for AK-47. So you can see I have quite a lot of med kits right now, so I'll definitely keep on recovering my health whenever I have the ability, since I still have so many med kits. And as many people don't really know this, but just think about this when you're actually running. You see me actually picking up the pen while I'm running. So you run faster when you're not holding your gun. So when you think of the gun, it's very heavy. So of course when you hold something heavy, you won't run as fast when you're running without any weapons on your hand. So with a pen, it's very light. I mean, some pens are quite heavy, but considering in this game, actually quite light. So when you run with it, plus this character I'm using right now already has advantage on the running speed, so this makes it run very quickly. So if the opponent comes close to you, if you have to run away and escape, the best way to do so is to actually hold on to your pen and quickly dash away from where you're standing. You can move faster. So I'm not really going to actually use any vehicle like cars in this particular game, because personally I think you have a better winning condition when you don't use the car. Like especially that blue car you just saw there. The blue car is the fastest vehicle. The best protection I would say is the Jeep. The Jeep, you can have 4 people if you're playing like a group, in the group mode with 4 people, 4 of your friends. You can have 4 people in the vehicle. For the blue car, there's only 2 people maximum. But it's very fast for the blue car, so you can actually kill people while driving. But that really, because whenever you have the car, when you get close to the opponent can see where the car is, and they can actually shoot you from wherever they're standing. So it's too noticeable for opponents. So that's why I generally like to sneak in while just running. It gives me the advantage, and best to stay on high ground. Later on I would get the AWM gun. So right now I'll get some sniper ammo because that's for the AWM. AWM is a very good gun because it only requires 2 headshots, or even shooting the body with 2 shots, because 1 shot is 50% off its health, the opponent's health. So if you're accurate enough, you can try it out. By shooting people with just 2 shots, you'll get them killed. So later on I'll use that to get my win-win chicken dinner. So yes, just wandering around trying to stay in the safe zone, that's definitely the most important stuff. You don't need to kill anybody actually, and you'll be very lucky if there's some people that kill 0 opponents at the end when you're in the safe zone. Let's say if the other opponent, when there's 2 people alive including you, the other opponent is trying to stay in the safe zone, but when they're still outside it, the safe zone gets past them, and then your health is decreasing anytime if you're out of the safe zone. So therefore they die when they're outside the safe zone. So you can automatically just get the win without needing to kill any opponents. That's one way to get the first place without killing anybody, if you're lucky. But basically that's very hard. And you can see this opponent there kneeling down, must haven't seen me. You'll see, with just 2 shots on the head with the AK-47, managed to kill him. 4 people left. Whenever you see that prize, that box that's delivered and dropped down from, you can see that glowing light in front of me. So that's where the prizes, like the better guns or more that rare kind of weapons will appear. But sometimes if other opponents actually already take what's from the prize, then probably you'll be left with just their pretty bad weapon, like let's say UMP or whatever. But normally you'll get a good weapon. So as you can see on the map right now, that yellow light means there's a vehicle coming. When it gets red, it means it's very close to you. So I managed to kind of escape from that. Quite lucky. So yes, just trying to hide in this house. So far there's no opponents. 3 people alive right now. I did not pick up the SKS because SKS, although some people enjoy using it, I actually find it fun to use. But because it actually takes some time, even with a headshot, to kill the opponent. To me, AK-47 is better. Oh, you see that prize there? That fell down right now. So I'm gonna pick whatever is in there right now. Let's see. Oh great, see, that's the AWM, and that will be my winning condition for this game. Now I'll get my second sniper ammo, so with 2 sniper ammo I'll be having plenty of ammos to actually use for later on when if I actually use up too many of my ammos. But I don't think that would happen because there's only 2 opponents left. It's just to do with my problem of accuracy later. So you can see on the right, that's the safe zone, and on the map you see those 2 opponents. They're actually trying to attack each other right now. So kneel down, just try to stay safe. I'll actually come back because I don't want to get into any close fight with those opponents. There's only 1 left now, apart from me. So what I was trying to do, like right now, was actually to go outside and actually use the AWM from on the 2nd floor to actually kill the opponent with my sniper rifle. But you can see that that's the car, that's the opponent right there. I did not actually want to shoot him yet because I know that's nothing good, because that only makes the opponent notice where I am. So I'll try to sneak across to actually attack him. So he's in quite a distance away. Oh, see that car coming? That's him again. 1 shot with the AWM. When the car comes, the way to be accurate is to actually shoot wherever the driver is sitting. So try to still headshot the driver sitting inside the car to get the perfect shot. So now you can see it's stopping there, so I'll get 1 shot, and the second shot is another 50% off. See, booyah, that's the way to win, and that is how you get the chicken dinner. So don't worry, you don't need to buy any chicken. You already have your dinner today, so you're full up. Congratulations. So thank you for everyone that's watching, and I'll do other kinds of singing, other kind of songs that you guys will request later on. There will be other videos. This week I've just decided to add one of this Free Fire gameplay that was requested from someone. So I hope you will enjoy, and I'll see you next time.